What's up, guys? So this is the answering of the question part of my Q&A. I hope you guys got your questions in on time. I'm going to get right into it because there are a whole bunch of questions. I think you guys submitted like over 100. Clearly I can't get to all of them. A lot of them are pretty similar to each other, so that's kind of cool. I get this one every single Q&A. How old was I when I started drumming? I was 8 years old, self-taught. So I'm 20 now, so that's like 12 years that I've been playing. One thing that you guys don't know, I don't think I mentioned it, back when I took lessons for like half a year to a year, I ended up quitting the drums for about a full year. So I guess technically I've only been playing for 11 years because I took a year off because I hated taking lessons so much. So it's good that I quit because I would have never been doing any of this stuff. Lessons just wasn't for me. And that can relate to a lot of people. A lot of people just like doing their own thing, so that's what I did. I actually got this one a lot this time. Can I sing? Absolutely not. I've been told that I look like a singer. I don't know what the look of a singer is, but you don't want to hear me sing. It's not pleasant. Oh, this one's good. Excluding big name drummers such as Cooper, Cobus, etc., who are some more underrated, not quite known YouTubers that you watch? Alright, well, I think I mentioned this before. Phil J. Drums. He's insanely talented. He's from Canada. We're actually friends now. I talk to him once in a while, like on Twitter and whatever other social media things there are. But he's awesome, so I really recommend looking him up. Chris Demas, I don't know how to say his last name, Demas, whatever. He is incredible. I think he's only like 18 or 19 years old. Again, I highly recommend looking up him too. So Chris Demas and Phil J. Drums are insane. You guys won't regret it. So go check them out and subscribe. Here's a good one. How do you deal with copyright issues when you're uploading a song? Okay, so I think I mentioned it before as well. YouTube got super strict with their copyright within the last year or two. There's a thing called strikes. So for certain songs, I'll just throw a name out there, Taylor Swift. If you post one of her songs, like a new song of hers, you will automatically get a YouTube strike. If you get 3 strikes at like the same time, like within the same limit, you get 3, they delete your account. Like YouTube will actually delete your YouTube account. So that's why I'm not uploading super popular songs at the moment, because most of them are blocked. 5 Seconds of Summer, their whole new album is blocked, except She's Kinda Hot, which I covered. So, and I actually really like their new album. I can't cover it because I'll get a strike on my account, so don't ask me to cover one of their new songs because I can't. There is a way to check if a song will be blocked on YouTube. It's in the Creator Studio area. So you click the Creator Studio tab on the top right, and then on the left there's a thing that says Create. Click that, and then it shows songs that are allowed or are not allowed. Just type in whatever song you want, click on it, and then it will say if it's blocked in certain countries or if you can't even use it on YouTube. So, like some will say, a lot of the ones I do are blocked in Germany, so I know that ahead of time because I check now, because I figured out how to check. Here's a cool one. Would you ever do a collab with another drummer, and are you going to NAMM? It was a 2-part question. Yes, I'm going to NAMM this year. It's going to be incredible. I'll be hanging out with all the YouTube drummers that you all know. I'll be doing that again. I'll be hanging out with SJC, TRX, HeadHunters, and Drumtacs. I'll just be mingling with everyone, which is always a fun time. I was actually discussing NAMM with my parents today. We were just getting the details together. On the collab side, there is going to be a collab at NAMM. I'm not naming who it is because I want it to be a surprise. So yeah, NAMM, collabs, both are going to happen. Are there days you don't feel like you want to drum, but you need to record a video? This happens way too often. There will be days in my college right now. I just had midterms like the last 2 weeks, so yeah, and I had to record videos. It was while I was working on the Halloween video way back in the a few weeks ago, and then my Powerful cover. I should have been studying for my midterms, which I was, but then in the back of my mind I'm like, I still have to record, and I have to edit the video, and I have to post it. So, I mean, recording videos and learning the songs takes up a lot of time. You don't always have time for it, but if it's something you love, you gotta do it. So, I just, I got over it and I did it, and I'm always happy with the turnout when I put in like my best effort. So, there are days that I don't feel like drumming. Today is actually one of them. So I'm happy I'm doing a Q&A because I really didn't feel like drumming, which I'm going to have to practice doing anyway. I have to play today, but I won't be recording an actual drum cover today. Have you ever considered doing beginner drum lessons? Well, I have done my Learn That Fill lesson. I think I posted 4 or 5 of them, so I do that. I also give drum lessons. I give online drum lessons. So I record a lesson or whatever, like a regular cover, and I just email it to whoever my student is. So if you're interested in that, that would be awesome. I could just come up with a lesson plan, or I also give my students the power to just tell me what they want to learn, and I'm just their slave, and I'll just do whatever they ask me. I've taught full song lessons. I've taught Blank Space by Taylor Swift. And then most of the time it's just like a beat or just some warm-up exercises. They're usually a half an hour lesson, or I could do an hour if the student prefers. But yeah, I do give lessons, so check it out. Contact me if you're interested. Besides being a musician, what do you do and what's your hobby? I don't do much that's not involving music, which is a good and bad thing, I guess. I hang out with my friends. A lot of my friends are not musicians, so when I'm with them, we're just doing like normal stuff, watching TV, going out to eat, playing pool, bowling, watching a movie. I go to school, so I'm busy with that. I really feel like I have no life now because literally all I do is music related. So I don't do much besides music. I write poetry and I write songs. That's kind of like artsy and musical, I guess, but I like writing, so that's kind of cool. Not a question, but I just wanted to say that you're my biggest inspiration to play the drums, and I love your videos, and I'm going to start lessons in about a week or 2, which I'm psyched about. Thank you for being you and being awesome. Well, that is the sweetest thing ever. That is from Sarah Gerard. Thanks, girl. I am so stoked that you're taking lessons and you're going to learn. The more girl drummers emerging, like, every time I get someone tell me, I just get so pumped up. So that's awesome. Good job. How do you stay motivated to make videos and play the drums? This one's kind of tricky because there's a lot of times, this actually ties in to another question that I saw, how do you deal with the haters? So staying motivated when someone's saying, oh, you're horrible at playing the drums, you should never make another video again. You know, when you get those comments, that's really tough to stay motivated and like keep pushing forward. But what keeps me going is like when I read Sarah's comment saying how she started playing the drums because she's watching my videos, or if someone's just starting to make videos from watching my stuff, that's what makes me keep going because I want to help people. If doing these Q&As, if you get some information that can help you, I'm stoked about that because I want to help people. So your positive comments keep me motivated to keep doing what I'm doing. Of course, I love playing the drums, so I'm not just going to stop. But yeah, your kind words keep me on my path, and I'm just like, I have to get this video out. I want people to see this. I like entertaining. I like helping you guys. You just got to ignore the haters when they're just like, you know, just posting really nasty comments. When they're super bad, I delete them because I don't want people to be exposed to that. I also don't want to reread those when I'm going through some of the comments because I always answer you guys, so I am reading the comments. So if there's something bad that someone's saying, I will see it, which is not always a fun thing to do. So when I get those comments, sometimes I'm just like, maybe this should just be my last video. But then I get like hundreds of other awesome supportive comments. So I'm just like, one hater, hundreds of awesome people. Clearly I'm going to go with the awesome people and forget the hater and just ignore him. So you just have to ignore the really nasty people and stay motivated and continue doing what you love. And I love doing this, so I'm going to continue. Is it worse to fail at something or never attempt it in the first place? I would say it's worse to never attempt it. Like, when I was 8 years old, for instance, like music related, when I was 8 years old, actually no, when I was 7, I was like, let me try guitar, like you all know I've tried. I tried it and I failed at it, so that's what ended up bringing me to the drums. So if I never tried playing the guitar, I probably would have never gotten into the drums. So you should try things. If you fail, you're just like, okay, that's one thing I can't do. Or you could always just improve and try it again. Or something awesome can come out of that. You fail at one thing and figure out you're good at something else. So that's always a really cool thing. So I always suggest trying something. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But then you'll know for a fact that, you know, you gave it your best shot. If you didn't try it, you'll always be wondering, oh, maybe I should have done that. Like, what would happen if I did try that? So I recommend always going for any opportunity you can. Alright guys, so this is the last question I will be addressing. This is from Cecilia. I really want to learn to play the drums, but everyone keeps telling me it's a waste of time and I won't be good enough, etc. How should I deal with this? By the way, I really enjoy your videos. Thanks for your support. First of all, here's my rant. Don't listen to people when they tell you you can't do something. Like I said, that's a version of a hater. They're just going to be super jealous because you're going to just become a rock star and they're just going to be sitting there like, oh, what should I do with my life? So absolutely, go for it. Try to learn. Like I said, you need to attempt to try things. Like, don't just, because I said, 5 years from now, you might just be like, oh, what if I could have been a drummer? Like, what if I should have played 5 years ago? My skill level right now would have been, you know, it would have been awesome. So absolutely go learn it. I really, really recommend it. Or if not the drums, if it's just a different instrument, anything music related, art related, you have to be creative, especially, I don't know how old you are, I'm assuming you're young, but especially if you're young, get into something creative. It makes you think differently. Like I always tell people, my patrons especially, because we write letters back and forth, I always tell them that musicians just see the world differently, and I really, really believe that, because we're just thinking of things in a different perspective. We're using our mind more, but give it a try. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but you could say you tried. So that's it for this series of a Q&A. I am so proud of you guys for sticking around watching me. Like, I'm actually proud of you guys for watching all my videos, and I'm super thankful for it. Super, super thankful. Again, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have you guys. Like I said, you guys pick me up when I'm feeling really sad, or, you know, sometimes I'll tweet something super depressing, and you guys are just like, no, put a smile on your face. I'm like, okay, I will. Like, thanks. Thanks for having my back, guys. Have an awesome day, guys. Today is Sunday, so enjoy your day off. Do your homework if you have homework, which I have to do after I edit and post this video. So, have an awesome time, guys, and rock on.